Hey guys, what's up? It's Josh. For this week's video, as you guys can see by the title, I wanted to talk to you guys about something I have talked about before. I did a video once called How to Tell If a Guy Likes You, and that video had so much response on it and so many comments, and a lot of the comments were talking about like texting and how to tell if a guy likes you over text, because all of us are texting and looking at a phone. So I just thought that for this week, I would talk to you guys about some different ways on how to tell if a guy likes you over text. And there's so many different ways in order to tell, so I just wrote down a couple, and that's what I'm gonna talk about. Also, I am not in my regular filming spot because I am home right now in Vancouver, and this is actually the room that I filmed my first YouTube video in, which that video is now privated. If you guys want me to unprivate that and maybe make a video about some of my videos before, make sure that you give this a thumbs up. So here are a couple different ways in order to tell if a guy likes you over text. So the first thing I came up with that I think is important to look at is if he is sending you messages and it's not always you having to start the conversation, that's a good sign that a guy likes you. Because first of all, that shows that like he's wanting to talk to you and he's putting like thought into like you, and he's like texting you and he's wanting to know about you. So I feel like if he's sending you messages first and you're not the one that's always having to think of something to say or like just send him a message to start a conversation, I think that that is definitely a sign that a guy likes you. The second sign I came up with is that if you find that he is the first one that's always sending messages that say like goodbye or good night or I'll see you later, like if he's always the one that's sending those first, that's not a good sign in order to tell if a guy likes you, because if he really likes you, he's not gonna want the conversations to end. And I feel like if he's the one that's sending those messages and you just find that he's always trying to end the conversation before it's either done or you just like want to keep talking but he doesn't want to keep talking. So if you find that you're the one that's kind of having to end the conversation at the end of the night or whatever, I feel like that is definitely a sign that a guy likes you, just because he doesn't want the conversation with you to end. So the third thing I came up with is that it's a good sign if a guy sends you messages back or like replies to whatever you're saying and says like a lot. Like if they send you long text messages, that's usually a good sign, because usually guys don't have a lot to say. So if he's putting a lot of thought into the text that he's sending you, I would say that that is a good sign that he probably has a crush on you. The next good sign to look for if you're texting a guy and you're wondering if he likes you or not is that if he sends you messages saying like, I wish you were here, or if you were here it would be awesome because, or if he's just like sending you those messages where he's wanting you to be involved in whatever he's doing, I feel like that is a good sign that he has a crush on you and really cares about you, because he's not just gonna send you those messages if he doesn't really like you, because he's not really gonna care if you're there or not if he doesn't. So if he's texting you that stuff and he's wanting you to be with him, then I would say that he definitely likes you and he is interested in you. Moving on to the next thing, which I think is really important, is if you find that he's sending a lot of like punctuation and like the stuff that he's sending you, it looks like he's excited when he's texting you, I feel like that's another good sign in order to tell if somebody likes you when they're texting you. If they're sending like a bunch of exclamation marks and they're putting stuff in capitals and they're sending a bunch of emojis and they're just happy that they're texting you, that's definitely a sign that a guy likes you. I just wanted to make this video because I thought that there are a bunch of different kinds of ways that you'd be able to tell if a guy likes you over text. I hope that you guys got something out of this video, and I just tried to come up with the most basic ones that I could think of in order to help you like right away. So I hope that you liked this video, and if you did, make sure that you give it a thumbs up. I hope that you guys have a good rest of your day and weekend, and I love you guys, and I will see you next Saturday in next week's video. Bye!